Hey Virgo, welcome to Black Star Tarot. This is your monthly fortune reading. And so Virgo, these are the decks I'm going to be using. I don't have time to put them in the description. So for those of you who want to know, here they go. Okay, so go ahead and take a screenshot, take a mental note. We're going to use all fortune telling cards today to see what your fortune will be for this upcoming month. Or whenever you see this reading. Okay. All right. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm eating Doritos. All right, messages for Virgo. Those fell out kind of funny, but whatever. So we have carriage, a journey, either physical or mental, okay? We have a crib. It says birth or conception of a child or enterprise. And then we have this wall. It says misunderstanding, okay? And what we got going on for some of you. All right, so what else for Virgo? Let's get some from the other side of the deck. All right. We got kangaroo, we have ring, and we have archway. So let's just start with archway because it's in my hand. All right, so it says new opportunities, possibilities, or paths opening up. I kind of felt that when I saw the crib card, right? I do feel like some of you are looking for something new. All right, you need, for others of you, this could be a new job. It could be new anything at the end of the day, but I do feel like it's more like, you know, an opportunity. For some of you, it may be a new boo. I don't know, okay, because we have this ring here. All right, so that's possible. It says a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Okay, so maybe this is financial because that's kind of like the feeling I'm getting. But for some of you, it can be a new boo. But I do feel like maybe there was, you know, some type of separation for some of you. You know, maybe it was some type of misunderstanding. Maybe it could have happened at work, you know, because we have some unsettled times ahead. So you could have had maybe like an abrupt, you know, departure from your job, or you will be for some of you. Okay, but I feel that it's for something new to come in because you have new opportunities here. You have this birth, and then you have this business. Okay, so, you know, if you're going through some stuff right now, Virgo, be strong, okay, because, you know, change is ahead. All right, change is ahead. There could have been a misunderstanding with your job, through your business, wherever it is, but whatever you took this, you've departed, because it says a journey, either physical or mental. So for some of you, you physically have left your job, or maybe you were physically, you know, let go, or maybe you physically just quit. Whatever the case may be, you know, maybe they was doing too much, all right, because we have this mental journey here. So some of you are spending a lot of time reflecting on, you know, what it is that you want to do, where you want to be. Some of you just want to change everything up all together. New career, new everything. Like, you know what, forget doing that. I'm going to go do this. So I feel like you're in the initiation stages of that. Like some of you are really like, you know what, I ain't there no more. This is where I am now. This is where I want to be in the future. So that's what I'm feeling from these guys. Okay. But take it as it resonates, okay? If this is a relationship or a marriage for you, then so be it. If this is an introduction to a new baby, right? New beginning. This does apply for some of you. We do have it here. Okay. Could be something new. Could be a human being. Maybe the birth of a child. Okay. All right, let's get some more messages for Virgo. All right, that's enough. All right, so what we got? We have the stars whisper your destiny, follow their ancient light. I like that. And it says the moon phases align with your desires, make a wish. So these are really good cards, right? These are really good messages because now it's time, I feel like this change or this transition is pushing you towards, you know what you do, and how you feel naturally. You know, if this is like your career, you know, you're being guided into something that fits you best. Not everybody may be cut out for you, Virgo. You know what I'm saying? You're direct, you know, you work hard, you know, you keep things simple and neat, you know, and for the most part, you know, out of most of the signs, you're fairly honest, you know, to a point to where a lot of people can't handle it. Okay. So, you know, not, you know, wherever you were just may not have been like, y'all wasn't on the same frequency. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so this change is actually really good for you, I think. So you can clear your mind. Take this weight off of you. This job is stressful. Okay. Or was stressful, because some of you aren't there anymore, or you won't be. All right, so you have beware. Yeah, maybe it's a snake there. Some of you probably work with somebody that's a straight up biatch. It says be careful who you trust at this time. So watch back. Okay, so, and that means when it says beware, it says beware. That means beware of everybody, even the people, Virgo, that you think are your friends right now. So if you're talking to someone about your particular situation, maybe whatever went on here at work, it depends on the depth of the situation. Like if this was a big deal, maybe you were fired or let go unlawfully, you know, maybe, you know, could be conversating, you know, with people still at your job. You know, if you're doing something big here with your employer or past employer, make sure you keep it to yourself. Nobody. Beware of everybody right now until the dust settles. And that's not for everybody, but it's for some of you. Okay? So, it is what it is. Okay. Okay. So we have intuition and we have perseverance. I like both of these cards because I like the intuition, particularly since we've seen this beware card. You guys really need to, you know, think about like what you're doing, what you're saying, how you're thinking, you know, how you're feeling. It says, trust your intuition. It's a great time to learn a new skill, change careers, or invest money. Ain't that what I said? That's just crazy. You know, so yes, you definitely changing a career, period, right? So like I said, some of you could be doing something new completely. Like just, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm going to do this now. And you have perseverance. It says you may feel like you are getting nowhere. Interesting. But there are wonderful changes ahead, man. Don't give up. That is a huge message from Spirit. Huge. Because somebody out there need to hear that. Don't give up. Some of y'all may be feeling right now like, look, I do everything right. So why do I have so much shit going on? Right? That is somebody's thought, because I can feel it. It's like I felt this. You know what I'm saying? A change in your career is where you were was garbage. Garbage people probably doing garbage things, you know, typical, you know, workplace. They just can't do right. You know, and there is no changing them, right? So since you can't change them, change you, right? And a lot of you are like, you know what? I thought this was the career for me. I thought this was the place for me. But you know what? It's not. So even if you got fired, good thing, because they probably would have had to throw you out anyway, because you probably would have kept putting up with this nonsense. All right, but Spirit is saying persevere. Like this is meant for you. This is happening so that something beautiful comes in for you. I love it. Hang in there, Virgo. Stay strong, stay tough. You got good stuff. This is wherever this ends. Let me get, where are those cards? Let me get y'all a final message before I go, because all I know is wherever this ends, it ends nice. That's all I know. And you would get like 3. So you got the 8 of Cups, you have the Hangman, and you have, you know, the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords, y'all, I'm just going to throw this out there before I go real quick. You know, the Page of Swords, this is, you know, pages can be a little, you know, immature. So I do feel like it's probably a lot of conversations, a lot of messages that you could be having with someone here. All right, you got this Knight coming in towards this Hangman. And so this Knight, you know, he's coming in with basically what you need. Okay, this is an offer for you. This is, you know, almost like the universe saying, look, I'm heading towards you right now. All you have to do is just sit still. Do everything right at this time, because things are going to work out the way you want them. So you're in a transition. All right, but Spirit is saying, hey, just let go. Some of you are making some huge sacrifices right now, probably when it comes to the money that you're spending. But the information you need is coming. All right, that phone call, that page is going to bring that call. That page is going to bring, you know, good news and communication, right? And for some of you, you know, this is also like, for me, it's a card of like, you know, like a private investigator. So be careful. Like, say if you had a workplace injury, like, you know, be careful, because this card can maybe represent, you know, maybe someone spying, looking, or even investigating you or your this situation in some way. But you have that beware card, and you also have the hangman. So I want you to be very cautious, you know, about, you know, your movement. Like lay low right now because things are transitioning. All right, so just let it go. Let the universe handle this. For others of you, there's something that you need to write. Like that feeling is here, so I don't know where that's coming from, but maybe somebody wrote something about you somewhere. But I also feel that energy, so hang tight. All right, and be aware of this page. Okay, there's some chatter for some of you. Others of you, there's someone watching you or spying on you in some way. They're trying to be clever. All right, there may be some delays because pages sometimes can represent, you know, delays. Okay, again, spying, someone looking around, somebody gossiping here. So there's a lot of chatter. So to beware, don't trust nobody until the situation rectifies. Okay, all right, Virgo, this is what I have for you. I will see you guys in the next video. Remember, like and subscribe.